So hello guys, myself Brijesh Yadav. Today we will solve some pattern printing problem. So here you can observe that this is the first problem which we have to print in the Visual Studio Code editor. And so let's move and make a new file. So I'm just going to make a new file pattern.java, and after that we have to write our main function as usual. And after that you can observe the problem. In the problem there are four number of rows and five number of columns. So this is the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and this is the first column, second column, third column, fourth column, fifth column. So we have a need of four rows and five columns. So let's move to our code file and implement their number of rows and file. So I'm just implementing and I am just writing the code. After that, just think what we can do, how we can print the code. There is one way using which we can solve this problem by using a loop. So I'm just going to use a for loop. And after that, use another loop for number of columns and print the star and call s out. So let's run this code and we can observe the error. This is only just because we have put ln here. Just remove this ln and run again. We can observe, we can obtain our required output, and let's move towards the next problem. So here in the next problem we have to print this code, this pattern in the output. So let's move. Here you can observe if there is a number of row each one, then number of star is 1, number of row is 2, number of star printed is 2, number of row is 3, number of star printed is 3. So this is the basic concept. We have to print same number of star as the number of row. So let's move and do some changes in our previous program. So here we basically they just need one thing. We have to remove this, and here we have to add I, and we have to cut this. So this is our required pattern. So if you want to solve some more problems, so let's move to our next problem. So this is our next problem. We have to print this. So in this problem, you can observe that there is some gaps are printed which are not visible. So you can observe in the first row there are three gaps because number of stars is only one. In the second row there is only two star and their number of gaps is two. In the third row one gap and three star. So let's try to print this pattern. So make another file and take a main function and take the number of row which is 4 and use a loop. Firstly, I think we need to print the gaps, and after that we will print the star. So firstly, let's print the gap. So the gap is printed is goes till n minus I, because if the value of n is 4, then in each and every row you can observe here that if in the first row a number of gap is 3, so put at the place of n 4 and number of gap is 3. So n minus I, so I is the row name. So in the first row I is equal to 1 and total number of row is 4, so 4 minus 1 is equal to 3, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, and 1 is equal to 1 gap. So let's move and implement this in our code. And after that use another loop. Here this will go still n, this will go still n minus I because we have to print it the gaps. And after this print the gaps. Don't add ln because this is a big mistake many students do during printing. And after that we need to print the stars. So for star take another loop which starts from I is equal to 1 and take this till I is less than equal to, sorry, here we have to take j because we have to print the stars. Goes till I and we have to print initialize j plus plus. So let's print the star, call this out. Let's run this code. Here we do not have to add ln. So this is our required output. So let's move towards the next problem. So in this problem we have to print this pattern in the output. So here you can observe in the first row 1 is printed, in second 1 and 2. So you can observe the column number got increased each and every time. So let's just try to print this problem. I just want to do some changes in the second problem only. Okay, so create another file, create a main function, and after that take int n is equal to, let's see what is the number of, okay, so here 5 number of rows are present. And after that we have to need a for loop int I is equal to 1, I goes till n, I got incremented, and after that we need a for loop for column j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to, j goes till I because number of rows is equal to number of digits. So j plus plus, and we have to print the j because j got incremented in each and every row each and every time. So let's print j, and after that, so let's run this. So here I have not added it. I'm really sorry for this. Let's again run the code. So this is the problem. We do not have to add ln. So this is our required pattern. So let's just move towards our next problem. So let's see what's the next problem. Okay, so this is the pattern we have to print. So firstly, observe here. So number of rows are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the first row number of gaps is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So here you can observe four number of gaps are available. So let's just try to print this problem. I just want to do some changes this time. We have to need of printing the gap. So here I am just putting the gap, and after that we need to print the star or int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to I, j plus plus, And after that, this out. Let's see what's the problem again, because I want to observe very carefully. So number of column is 5 in each and every row. Okay. So here we have to use n because we have to print the number of stars, which is equal to number of n. So let's put here a star, and after this here is out. Let's run and again check. I have not added ln as usual. I have added ln by mistake. So let's run. So this is our required output. So very less number of logics is required to solve the printing problem. So keep trying to solve the problem, keep practicing, make your future bright, and best wishes to all the first year and second year student. And so thank you. Keep subscribing my channel. Thank you so much.